Hello friends, I'm Derek and welcome to another video. The Kansas City Chiefs enter the 2025 NFL offseason amid mounting anticipation and a palpable sense of urgency. With headlines buzzing about potential blockbuster trades and draft day surprises, the team's management is meticulously weighing every move. Fans are riveted by the evolving narrative as Kansas City confronts persistent challenges along the offensive line while also hunting for a wide receiver who can light up the field. From draft day projections to potential trade maneuvers and the reassessment of wide receiver options after losing a key target, every decision carries significant weight. The pressure to not only maintain but elevate their championship-caliber performance is intense, and each move is scrutinized with high stakes in mind. Let's check out some strategic moves in Kansas City. But first, can I ask you a quick favor? If you like our content, please consider giving us a like. It's a simple way to show your support, and it helps us a lot. Thank you very much. The Kansas City Chiefs, positioned with the 31st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, are once again at the center of discussions surrounding the offensive line, a recurring theme in recent mock drafts. Following the departure of Joe Thuney during the offseason, the need for an impactful left tackle has become more urgent than ever. In the latest round of mock draft analyses, all three experts converged on a singular solution, selecting offensive lineman Josh Simmons. Daniel Flick of Sports Illustrated emphasized Simmons' durability, pointing out that he managed to keep opposing defenses at bay by not allowing any sacks while protecting Will Howard. His ability to perform on both the left and right tackle positions elevates him as an early starter prospect, a trait that should resonate well with Patrick Mahomes and the coaching staff. Flick even went as far as to suggest that, before suffering his injury, Simmons might have been the best tackle in the nation. Such an endorsement positions Simmons as not only a strategic selection, but potentially a steal in the later stages of the first round. Adding further weight to this perspective, Ben Standig of The Athletic highlighted Simmons' natural fit within the Chiefs system. As a three-year starter for Ohio State, Simmons has the proven ability to challenge incumbent players like Jalen Moore on the left side, while also preparing to step in at left guard, a spot that became more critical after Thuney's exit. Meanwhile, Chris Trapasso from CBS Sports outlined Simmons' long-term potential despite concerns over his injury history. Trapasso described him as an ideal developmental project with the capacity for enormous upside, even if his previous setbacks might have delayed his draft position slightly. These expert evaluations underscore the importance of reinforcing one of the most critical facets of the Chiefs roster. By targeting Simmons, Kansas City aims to secure a lineman who not only fills an immediate need, but also promises to be a cornerstone of their offensive strategy for years to come. This calculated move could very well stabilize an area that has been a recurring vulnerability, thus enhancing the overall cohesion of the offensive unit. Shifting focus from the trenches to the receiving core, the Chiefs are also exploring dynamic opportunities in the wide receiver market. Historically, Kansas City has demonstrated a willingness to trade up when a playmaker is on the horizon, evidenced by their 2017 acquisition of Patrick Mahomes and their more recent move to secure Xavier Worthy. In the 2025 landscape, a similar scenario could be unfolding if the perfect receiver falls within striking distance. According to Lucas Strozinski of Fansided, there is speculation that the Chiefs might trade up to the 26th overall pick in a significant deal with the Los Angeles Rams to draft Texas standout Matthew Golden. Golden has turned heads with his exceptional speed, clocking a remarkable 4.29 seconds in the 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine, and his refined route-running skills and versatility make him an ideal target for Mahomes' elite passing attack. With uncertainties looming over Xavier Worthy's future, Rashee Rice's recovery from injury, and the possibility of Travis Kelce entering the twilight of his career, the addition of a receiver with Golden's attributes could be a game-changing asset. The proposed transaction would involve Kansas City trading its 31st and 95th picks in exchange for the Rams' 26th and 202nd selections. While swapping later-round picks for an upgrade might seem like a calculated risk, the potential to immediately elevate the Chiefs' offensive firepower makes the prospect highly attractive. The idea is simple yet bold. By capitalizing on Golden's speed and skill set, the Chiefs could secure a wide receiver who not only complements their existing roster, but also adds a new dimension to their offensive scheme. This maneuver, if executed successfully, could ignite a transformative period for the team, energizing both the locker room and the fan base. In a further twist to the wide receiver saga, the Chiefs have definitively ruled out the possibility of acquiring Stefon Diggs for the 2025 season. With Diggs committing to a 3-year, $69 million deal with the New England Patriots, Kansas City is now forced to re-examine its wide receiver options in a rapidly evolving landscape. Currently, the Chiefs' receiver room is a mix of emerging talent and uncertainty. Xavier Worthy has shown promise with an impressive rookie campaign, while Hollywood Brown has been re-signed to provide continuity. However, Rashee Rice faces the dual challenges of potential injury and a looming suspension that could hamper his availability at the season start. Additionally, the departures of established receivers like DeAndre Hopkins and Justin Watson have further diluted the depth of the group. The remaining roster features notable names such as Brown, Rice, Worthy, Sky Moore, Justin Ross, and Juju Smith-Schuster, but each comes with their own set of challenges. Amid these complexities, several free agent targets have emerged as viable alternatives to bolster the receiving core. One of the leading candidates is Tyler Lockett. With deep ties to Kansas State and a historical connection to the Chiefs through his father, Kevin Lockett, who spent 4 impactful seasons with the team. The prospect of Lockett joining Kansas City carries both sentimental and strategic weight. Although Lockett may no longer be the dominant force he once was during his tenure with the Seahawks, his consistent production, even in a down year, could provide the essential spark needed to complement the Chiefs' offense. Another option on the table is Amari Cooper. After a brief and underwhelming stint with the Buffalo Bills, where he struggled to surpass 300 receiving yards over 8 games, Cooper might be enticed by a 1-year prove-it opportunity in Kansas City. Despite his past performance issues, a fresh start in a new environment could potentially reinvigorate his career, especially if given the right offensive support. Elijah Moore also presents a compelling case. Although he entered the league with high expectations and was once touted as a potential WR1, Moore has yet to fully blossom into that role. Nevertheless, he has consistently delivered solid numbers as a WR3, even when paired with less-than-ideal quarterback play. In a stable and dynamic system like Kansas City's, Moore could harness his skills more effectively, potentially emerging as a dependable target for Mahomes and paving the way for a lucrative contract in the near future. Lastly, veteran presence in the form of Keenan Allen could offer a twofold advantage. Not only would his signing infuse the team with valuable experience, but would also send a clear message to competitors. Allen's tenure with the Chargers and the subsequent emotions his move might evoke among rival fans could serve as a psychological boost for the team. His recent performance with the Bears, where he recorded 70 catches for 744 yards and scored 7 touchdowns, underscores his potential to make an immediate impact. Bringing in a seasoned receiver like Allen would provide a stabilizing influence on the field while complementing the Chiefs' offensive ambitions. What do you think about the Chiefs' potential moves this offseason? Should they prioritize shoring up the offensive line with a pick like Josh Simmons, or would trading up for a game-changing wide receiver like Matthew Golden be the better play? And with Stefon Diggs off the market, which free agent receiver do you believe will be the best fit in Kansas City? Leave your analysis in the comments. Remember to support the channel, leave your like, and subscribe. Don't miss any update, news, or insight about the Chiefs. Always stay ahead. See you soon.